Hey loves, Kim here, and I am back with another video. So if this is your first time on the channel, I just would like to say welcome and thank you so much for watching. And if you like what you see, feel free to hit that subscribe button and be sure to click that bell, that way you never miss an upload from me. And if you're an OG that's been here for a minute, thank you so much for coming back. So I'm here doing a renovation of our house from the Super Sim Challenge. If you haven't checked out my Super Sim Challenge, I'll be sure to leave a card on the screen and also a link to that playlist down in the description box below. And yeah, here it is. So the reason why I'm redoing this house is because I really wasn't feeling this house. It just felt weird. It felt awkward. It looked kind of dated. And I felt like our sim who is doing the challenge, Mick, she is my sim self. And I felt like she deserved something better. So I asked you guys, how should I remodel Mick's house? And the answer that was chosen was submitted by Janice. Shout out to you. She suggested that we make the house more modern, and I wanted to combine that with another suggestion from Kyrie Plays. Also shout out to you, who suggested that Mick should have a micro home so she can get all of the benefits of micro home living. So here we are. This house is exactly 32 tiles, and I tried my best to maximize the most out of this space. Like, I definitely tried to maximize its function. I tried to make sure that Mick had all of her necessities taken care of, and that it was still like a real cute and functional house that she would enjoy living in and I would enjoy playing in. So yeah, here it is. I definitely love the modern aesthetic. How I updated this house and made it modern, I definitely gave it larger windows that were definitely more sleek and modern. I like the pane windows, but they were a little dated for me, so the single pane windows are definitely more modern like. Also, with the layout, it's kind of more of a studio apartment, so basically everything except for the bathroom is in a one grand space. Initially, I was going to make Mick a upstairs loft, as you can see with the stairs that I'm adding in, but honestly, it just kind of got complicated, and I figured if the house is going to be a micro home, it's probably better for gameplay to keep everything on one level. That way I won't be constantly flipping back and forth between the floors. And also so Mick can actually have some space to just stretch around, because if I was able to do the loft, you know, she would just have that upstairs space for sleeping, and you know, I wasn't feeling it. So yeah, what I'm doing now, I am just working on the kitchen. Another part of renovating this house was for me to stay within my means. So for me not to go over budget with Mick's current funds, I got most of the funds from just remodeling the house, making things smaller, getting rid of things that I was no longer going to use, and I was able to reinvest that back into the home. What made this micro home possible was definitely the tiny living pack. I mean, the Murphy bed is key. Also, that entertainment system that I put in a little bit later on, it just allows her to get more use out of a singular object, and I really do like that pack. Now, I have a love-hate relationship with the Murphy bed. As you may or may not know, the Murphy bed can be extremely dangerous. I mean, honestly, if you are not like a real handy sim, you can just consider your days numbered, because it is definitely a torture trap. Let's just put it like that. So definitely be careful if you have a Murphy bed. It's the worst. It's the worst, but I guess it spices up gameplay if you like playing like that. But for me, I'm always holding my breath when Mick needs to go to bed. Anyway, back into the build, I pretty much have the layout that I'm going for. So the kitchen is near the front door, and I like how I put the front door off to the side, because it just gives you a little bit of privacy. You know, people can't see directly into your house. If they were to look in your front door, they will just be staring in your kitchen. So that's nice. And the way that I arranged the kitchen, it just allows you to get the basics done. I had to get rid of my dining table. So I mean, this isn't exactly the part party house. But again, Mick is a single sim, so she really doesn't have to worry about accommodating for other guests too often. But yeah, I just really love this home. I chose a yellow exterior on the outside. I just felt like it was really bright and it was really just cheerful and happy, and it kind of matches our girl Mick, and I love yellows myself. And I'm just bringing out the items that I had previously just so we can keep within our budget. I would say that Mick only spent maybe like around $900 of her own personal funds into this, and everything else just came from me putting things in my inventory and getting rid of things that we no longer need. I also wanted to make sure that the items that we had outside, you know, for her hobbies and skill building things, could also have a space outside as well. So right now I'm creating, I guess, like a garden. This is off of the left side of the house, and what's going to be within the pen are like all of the small harvestables, like her mushrooms and like her small fruits and things, and then her larger harvestables, things that are going to become trees. I wanted to put those on the outside, just so it has more space and it's not necessarily messing with the house and how it looks. It has its own space for those plants to grow and thrive and nourish. And of course I had to bring back her bee box and her artist easel. But anyway, you guys, this video is coming to a close. If you made it this far, thank you so much for watching. Also, don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe to this video and to my channel. It helps me out more than you know. This house won't be available quite yet because it's a part of my LP, but feel free to check out anything else that I created. My origin ID is simply-Nisey, and if you want to follow me on my social medias, be sure to do so. They are linked down below. Be sure to check out the Super Sim Challenge, and I will talk to you guys in the next video. Bye guys.